Hi everybody, this is another Misfits Market delivery unboxing. I felt pretty comfortable breaking myself into the video routine by doing the haul the last time, so I felt like doing another. This has got different stuff in it this time. I have some asparagus and some artichokes. This has got a nice fat stem on it. The last two artichokes I got, I was dubious about getting artichokes because they're, misfit artichokes. And the artichokes they have in town are just, they're I don't know what they are. They're abominations. They're overpriced. They're $5 or $6 a piece. And they're almost all leaves. And the base is thin and crunchy no matter how long you cook it. The base stays crunchy, which is disgusting. The base of the artichoke is the best part. It should be thick and creamy and nutty, not crunchy and juicy. I feel sorry for anybody here in this area going to that overpriced, price gouging store, which I hardly ever go to unless I'm absolutely desperate, who has never had an artichoke before and tries one of those. They're never going to want another one. Okay, I'm angry about bad artichokes because the artichoke is my favorite vegetable. I grew up eating them in the Bay Area, and they had good ones in the Bay Area. And they had even the little tiny baby fresh ones right in the produce department of the Safeway supermarket. And you can't get them. The only way you can get them now is to go over to Highway 1 and find roadside stands that sell artichokes right out of the fields that they're next to. But yeah, I've got 5 or 6 in there. You're supposed to get 2 per order, and I got 3 because the last artichokes I got the last time, they were the best artichokes I have ever eaten in my life. They were so delicious. So I'm hoping that these are the same and that they will be equally delicious. I got a red pepper down there. They were selling the acorn squashes, which are like totally ripe now, for $1 a piece. So I thought, what the hey. That was my mystery squash, but I mean, obviously it's not a mystery, it's just a butternut. Here I have Meyer lemons. They also sell regular lemons, but I love Meyer lemons. When my aunt and uncle moved from their apartment to their first home in Menlo Park, there was a great big giant Meyer lemon tree in the backyard, really old. And my aunt would pick us dozens of Meyer lemons and bring them over. And they're very perishable. They're a lot more perishable than regular lemons. So my dad would juice them all and put the juice in ice cube trays so that we could have lemonade for the summer. And there's just something different. I believe a Meyer lemon is a cross between a lemon and a tangerine or a mandarin orange or something like that. They're just different. They have this beautiful smell and this beautiful flavor. And whenever I have lemonade made from Meyer lemons, it just brings me right back to my childhood. So I was very happy to get those. I'll continue to get them as long as they have them. I think these are, oh, it's heavy. Some Yukon Gold potatoes. Let's see. Oh, I know there's a bag of onions down in here. This is the living basil. They grow it hydroponically, so it comes with the roots. And then I put it in little pots and stick it on the wall. And they have everything. Pantry staples, spices, canned goods. I got some canned tomatoes because I have some stale bread I've been saving up. I want to make a ribollita soup, an Italian ribollita made with stale bread and tomatoes and beans. They used to offer one at UCSF on, I don't remember which day of the week. They had a different soup for every day of the week. And most of them are vegan, but some weren't. But the ribollita was vegan. So sometimes I would have it as soup, and sometimes because their pasta sauces were so limited, I would just get a couple portions of plain pasta with no sauce and order Ribollita on Ribollita Day and have that with the pasta. And it was really good. Some romaine hearts. And I think I got another bag of yellow onions. And somewhere down here, I got some French baguettes, sourdough, some Dave's Killer. I keep rolling over. Dave's Killer Everything Bagels. I know Dave's Killer stuff is out there. And these, I got another mystery root. These look like black radishes, but we'll see when we open them. I'm pretty sure they are. And there's some parsley down there. I'm not gonna get everything out right in front of you because it's some of it's heavy and it's hard, but I will try to make a video when I make the ribollita. I've also got some kale down there. I can't remember what the kale goes into. Might go to the ribollita or something else. I found this channel on YouTube, this lady that does a lot of Italian dishes, and I love Italian food. I love veganizing Italian food. And she had a few things that I felt like I wanted to try. It was her recipe for the ribollita that I wanted to try. So, and let's see. I did make, and I still have some, this beautiful lima bean stew with the mystery mushrooms I got from the last video haul. The lion's mane and the oyster. Basically what I did was I just shredded them with my fingers, because when you shred them, they kind of get like shredded chicken. It's very satisfying to pull those little things apart. So I shredded them all up into a big pile and added them to my bean stew. So I'll try to make a video of that too and describe the process better, because oh my gosh, it came out so good. I got a while ago, I wasn't making videos, but I started buying beans from Rancho Gordo, which is a local California food supplier. They grow their own beans. They grow a lot of their own beans, but they'll also get them from other growers around the country. But it's mostly fresh, local California beans. And you can tell how tender and creamy they cook up. So I got some Mayacoba, also called Peruano, also called Peruvian beans. And I thought, well, I want to look up a traditional Peruvian recipe for my Mayacobas. I found one, and it called for a pepper paste called ají panca. So I found that on Amazon, and I got it. And oh my gosh, that stew was so, I'll have to make some more. This time I got for the lima beans, which lima beans are, Lima, Peru. They're also from Peru. And I got ají amarillo paste. It's a yellow, spicy pepper paste. Those Incan pepper pastes are delicious. The ají panca, it smells like plum jam when you open it up. But of course, it's spicy and peppery. Not too spicy, kind of mild. The yellow is hotter, but they're so good. So I will try to get another portion of that. I've got some in the freezer. I usually make too much and I can't eat it all up. So I put some in the freezer. So I'll get some out and make a video because it was really good. And I've never been that crazy about beans. But the fresh Rancho Gordo beans are helping me enjoy more beans. They come dry, which I've always cooked dry bean. I don't. I think maybe one of the reasons I don't like beans is because I don't like canned beans. Canned beans are never cooked properly, and you don't know how old the beans are when you start out. Of course, I'm just rambling right now in front of my produce box, carrying on about beans. But yeah, I will do some videos with some of my beans. And hominy. I need to make a pozole because they have dried hominy. The only place I've ever been able to get hominy is at the grocery store and it's already in a can. But Rancho Gordo sells dried hominy. So I thought, I gotta get some of that. Gotta make pozole is delicious. So anyway, I will close up right now. Give you another glimpse of all this haul here. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you for coming along and commenting and liking and all that other good stuff. And I am very glad that those of you who are still around, I'm very glad to see you when you comment. So thank you very much. Bye.